Fine, I'll talk about the Hellaverse again. So, if you've been living under a rock, the Hellaverse has been hit with yet another wave of controversy, this time surrounding our unproblematic king and queen, Brendan and Vizzie. On Brendan's side, a skit of his resurfaced of him doing blackface while acting out a caricature of an African-American family. And on Vizzie's side, a live stream clip of her resurfaced of her white friend saying the N-word and him and her joking about it like it's the funniest thing in the world, which I will play the clip of now.
Fine, niggas.
No! Don't, Harry! Don't say that!
It's okay. I'm white.
No, it's not! You don't have the pass.
Are you sure?
My honest reaction to both controversies is, why are y'all so surprised? First of all, have you seen any of Brandon's comedy skits? I would be more surprised if he hadn't done blackface. I remember I caught some slack in my second Hell of a Boss critique video because I said some of the humorous anti-SJW.
Oh wait, who could forget the oh-so-funny anti-SJW humor of racism, slurs, oh, we can't say slurs anymore, and misogyny.
And I know damn well if Brendan was a white cis straight man, you guys would rightfully call most of his comedy skits anti-SJW. I bring this up because there's people really bringing up the fact that he's brown, the justification for him doing this skit, and my honest reaction is, yeah, no. You guys really need to understand what intersectionality is before making up such BS arguments. I swear, just because he's from two marginalized groups doesn't mean that he can't perpetuate anti-blackness, especially when he's not black. As for Vizzie Pop, this is a prime example of why people are either hesitant or outright don't forgive her problematic behavior, specifically the ones where she drew Nazi artwork and was friends with neo-Nazis, not to mention drawing anti-SJW influencers and justifying it with the enlightened centrist argument of we need to listen to the other side. Because how come this was never addressed in her big apology? She either one, forgot about this, or most likely the second option, she hoped that nobody would find it so she didn't have to address it because this was quietly removed from her channel. People need to come to terms with the fact that this woman is indeed problematic and not some victim of a smear campaign because she quote-unquote changed, since if you look at the way Alistair, Husk, and Velvet are treated, yeah, I'm still inclined to believe that she held those same exact beliefs that she did back then. You can argue with a wall. So yeah, I will no longer be giving this woman any of my money. I mean, I already wasn't giving her my money when watching Hasbin Hotel, but I will be looking to install a ad blocker when watching Hell of a Boss from now on. Editing Nuba here. I just found out while editing that Vizzie Pop responded to the controversy, and it's typical Vizzie Pop response of calling her critics haters, playing the victim, and deflecting. I love how she said that she's sad about how us black fans feel, because I know that's not true since she spent the majority of this thread being defensive and vague posting about the actual situation, because I guess that defeats her victim narrative. Also, isn't this part right here just the definition of concern trolling? Because I doubt the people who are bashing Brendan for this are any of these things. I'm really tired of the people who are on the defensive side of this drama bringing up how bad Twitter is as if that's relevant whatsoever. Like, I would love to have an explanation. Bonus points if you do it without spewing microaggressions of why it's bad to hold somebody accountable for doing a menstrual skit. Because I thought this was a progressive fandom where we love to hold people accountable for their wrongdoing. Or is that only reserved for perceived wrongdoing when it comes to dumb headcanon and shipping drama? I also want to mention the fact that the person who brought attention to the Brendan video literally says that she got harassment. These situations are a great example of my biggest problem with progressive fandoms, is that a y'all will claim that you're against all these isms and phobics, yet when it comes to confronting them in your own spaces, you start acting exactly like dude bros by gaslighting, downplaying, and harassing people regarding these situations. But unlike dude bros, you start inserting identity politics. Oh yeah, I forgot to bring up in my Brendan section, for the people who are gonna bring up the fact that he apologized, please go back to that so-called apology and comment down below with timestamp proof the amount of times he said the word sorry, because he's literally acting like every single other comedian from that time that's only remorseful of doing blackface because it's no longer socially acceptable, not because he actually regrets it. Since the early 2000s was not the 1900s, he knew better and didn't care. And with that being said, that is everything I have to say about the latest controversy in the Hellaverse. Comment down below your response, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn notifications on. Please follow all my other socials that you can. I recently opened up a Twitter and Instagram because I'm not trying to get impersonated. Also support me on TikTok if you can, because I'm trying to get to 1,000 followers so I can go live and throne, because I don't have a job and my parents are very selective on the leisure things they buy for me and I need them all. This will be my last Hellaverse video for a while, since if you've been keeping up with my community tab, my 3 upcoming videos will be non-Hellaverse related. Unless I feel like making a video on the season 3 trailer, which I haven't even watched, because I did watch the season 2 trailer and it made season 2 out to be way better than it actually was, so I'm not getting my hopes up this time around. If my work ethic plummets to an even lower rate than it is now, this might be the last video I make for the school year, because I'm trying to lock in these last few weeks so I can actually graduate. After that, I will be doing the contrary to what most YouTubers do during that time, since I'm not going to be making that many videos, because I'm going to be traveling a lot until August, and I'm trying to enjoy my young adult years outside of a screen for once, besides doing art. I might do some vlogging so the time between videos isn't so egregious, but we'll see. Okay, love you guys, bye.